White House COVID response coordinator Dr. Ashish Jha joined Karine Jean-Pierre during Tuesday's press briefing to encourage Americans to get vaccinated and get their updated booster shots. Jha recommended Americans get vaccinated before Halloween to give their immune system time to generate the benefits from the vaccine. A reporter asked Jha about President Biden's recent comments, where he stated, quote, "The pandemic is over, and vaccinated Americans should behave as though it's business as usual." However, contrary to what the president has expressed, Jha said, quote, "The president was very clear, COVID is not over," and reiterated the message to get vaccinated.
Can you be a little specific in terms of the numbers, what kind of range in terms of number of cases we're looking at? And then for the window of time that we have for people to get vaccinated ahead of the winter, like when does that window sort of close before that actually has a big effect?
Yeah. So we don't have a specific estimate of how many infections. Look, there are lots of different models out there, and we are tracking both internal government models, but certainly lots of external academic models. Most of them expect that we're going to see more infections as we get into November, December, January. It's what we saw the last couple of winters, so that's not surprising. In terms of when's a good time to get vaccinated, I've been very clear about this. I think people should go get vaccinated before Halloween. Why Halloween? Because it takes a couple of weeks for your immune system to kind of generate the benefit from that vaccine, and that means you will be ready by Thanksgiving and certainly by the holidays. If you miss the Halloween, is it too late? It's not too late. Again, it takes a couple of weeks for the immune system to benefit from the vaccine. So there's no time period where the window is out and you're no longer going to benefit. You will always benefit. But the bottom line is, if you do it before Thanksgiving, you're going to see family and friends. Before the holidays, a lot of socializing that goes on in December. It's going to be a really good time to get it done before Halloween.
Just a quick follow-up. Since the White House has now said the pandemic is over, can you just talk a little bit about what the message is for Americans as we head into the winter months? Can they behave as though it's business as usual as long as they're vaccinated?
Yeah, so the president was very clear. COVID is not over. There's a lot of work to do. We still have 300 to 400 Americans dying every day, tens of thousands of people getting infected every day. There is a lot of work to do. What we know is that if we want to keep people safe and protect them from serious illness, which is obviously priority number one, the number one thing that people need to do is get vaccinated. And the number two is if you have a breakthrough infection, you need to get treated. If people did those two things, it would make an enormous difference in preventing hospitalizations, preventing ICU stays, preventing deaths, and those are the top priorities.